Hey everybody, long time no see, it's Achilles. I was requested to make another video. I know it's been a while since I made my last one, sorry about that. So I've decided to tell you guys about my experience being trans in high school. For some context, I go to a conservative high school in South Texas, so obviously I wasn't really expecting much, not really. I didn't think that there would be a lot of acceptance, but I certainly didn't expect the treatment I received. I think I severely underestimated what I would be dealing with in high school. So I'm gonna be a senior next year, and I've been in this particular high school for 2 years out as trans. So immediately when the staff began to figure out that I wasn't cis, they banned me from using the restrooms and all gender segregated facilities, and I was treated completely different than the other students. And this obviously led to some health problems. I was severely dehydrated majority of the time, and it was just very hard to go through my day without water, being able to use the facilities. And even during class time, when I was talking to teachers, a lot of them would avoid my questions, avoid talking to me. Some of them don't even look at me. Even when they have to directly speak to me, they turn the other way. It's really immature and childish. And as for discipline, obviously every kid breaks a rule at school at some point, and I know I did. But the way they dealt with it was completely different than they dealt with the other students. Say if I didn't follow a rule or I didn't do what I was supposed to, instead of, giving me detention, writing me up, whatever, they would call me my birth name on purpose and, give me the wrong pronouns. And it was just extremely childish. And I would come up to them after school. Obviously, I tried to clear it up, and I was like, hey, you can't do that. You shouldn't, the respect I receive, the treatment I get is not, it's not dependent on my behavior in class. I should have it constantly, no matter if I forgot to turn in a paper or what. And they would just be like, no, it's dependent on whatever I feel today. And it was just a complete farce. And it was just like dealing with children, to be honest. And as for the student body, yeah, it's high school. I've heard many other stories from trans people getting harassed and things like that. When the rest of the students started to figure it out, I know the first thing that immediately happened was, it was completely dramatic, but I had a gang get a hit on me, and I had to bring weapons to school at some point to defend myself, and it was just extremely stressful. My grades really suffered because of all of those ordeals that I had to deal with every day, and I didn't really have the support I needed to really excel or go where I was really supposed to. And dealing with people harassing me all day, talking about me, it was just, I'm a pretty tough person, but I wasn't really able to succeed the way I know I could have if I was treated with respect like the other children were. And every day people would call me the wrong name, in the hallways, to get my attention or to make me mad. And it was just so much to deal with while trying to go to school. And I can't imagine what it's like for other trans people, especially trans women, to go to school and have to deal with that all day while trying to get an education. And to be honest, I don't know how anyone could, really fulfill what they're supposed to be while having to deal with that every single day. So, I feel like that needs to change. I feel like there needs to be more unions to support and actually do legal actions. I know I called, CPS and various organizations over to my school. No action was done, by the way, which I'm very disappointed in. So I feel like we really need more legislation out there. If you're able to vote, please help trans people get an education and get where they need to be. If you have any ideas or support, please let me know. Thanks for watching.